Hello guys, welcome back to Scryguystv, and I have a sweet deck here that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks trying to make one of the cards in one of the Commander Precons, or not Commander Precon, from the Commander decks from Caverns, or Lost Caverns of Ixalan for Vampires, and I am doing Carmen Cruel Skymarcher. I did Aristocrats. I think she has potential being a aristocrat commander, and I really want to try to make a deck that suits her where you could kill anyone on the same turn, depending how much stuff you sack into lethal commander damage. But yeah, let's get right into it. If you guys don't know what she does, Carmen, Cruel Sky Marcher. Came out thinking it's a Macer, but it's not. One black, one white, three colorless, legendary creature, vampire soldier, flying, and then whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, put one counter on Carmen, and then you gain one life, and then whenever Carmen attacks, return up to one target permanent card with mana value less than or equal to Carmen's power from the graveyard to the battlefield, which is insanely strong, and she has flying with a really good evasiveness, you know. You can put like lightning greaves on it and then sack like at least like 19 permanents, which you can do in Orzhov with sacking and bring back everything. And then you have the aristocrat route where you could kill your opponent with the amount of stuff you're sacking, how many stuff is dying, and then you get the triggers as well. But yeah, everything low curve in here for the creature side, and then there's some spells that are high enough. But let's get into it, you know. So we have a Blood Artist, just a classic aristocrat card. Whenever creature or artist dies, target player loses one, you gain one, so that targets. Then we got Brage, Arson, Nightmares. Get a sack something, and then each opponent sacks that permanent. If they don't, you draw a card, and they lose 2 life, which is nice. And then Carrion Feeder, just a nice sack outlet, and it could get big enough with everything, with just combat damage and stuff. Which is nice. Then we have Cathar Commando. So you sacrifice it, destroy target artifact enchantment, which you could bring back with the second. Then we have Quartz Knight. Just another whenever creature enter battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. And then we got a Cruel Celebrant. Whenever Cruel Celebrant or another creature or planeswalker control dies, each opponent loses 1. You gain 1. Dune Traveler. When it dies, create a 1/1 spirit. I did have a couple more in here, but I kept like the good one with like different key ability like flying, lifelink, and chests. We got Ellis, Death Touch. Whenever creature enter battlefield, gain 1. Then whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1. Then we're playing Elenda, the Dust Rose. Whenever another creature dies, put 1/1 counter on it. And then when Elenda dies, create X 1/1 vampire creature is equal to its power. So pretty good engines we got going on here so far. Then we're playing Esper Sentinel. It's just a good card. I think I play it in every white deck that I ever covered in the channel. So yeah, just a good card there. Then we got Flesh Taker. That's a new one that I haven't really touched out with or even played with, but it seems good enough. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, you gain 1 life and you scry 1. And then Flesh Taker can get bigger also, but costs 1 mana, so I only keeping it for the game life and scry. And then we're playing God Eternal Bantu, which could help sacrifice any permanent. So that really helps because we are playing Sacred Sunrise, Fate's Reward, all those different type of cards to return all of our permanents to the battlefield and try to win on that turn. And everything comes in untapped, so it seemed pretty fun to play Bantu in this list. And then we're playing Hollowed Spirit Keeper. When die, create X 1/1 spirit creatures token with flying, and then we're X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard, so that's pretty good. Create a bunch of spirits, more sack fodder and stuff. Hunted Witness, just another when it dies, create a 1/1 token, and this one will have lifelink. And then we're playing Jadar. Creates a 2/2 at the beginning of your end step if you, as long as you, or if you don't control a 2/2 with decay. Just a token fodder again. And then we're playing Kami False Hope. So sacrifice, prevent all common damage that will be dealt this turn. So something that could keep us alive in mid-game, and then we could go on to the late game also. We're playing Lothos, Corrupt Seraph. Just a nice card. Just create more mana for us and just treasures to sack to our commander or anything else on the battlefield. And then we're playing Midnight Reaper. Just more draw engine. You lose 1 and you draw a card whenever a creature dies. And then we're playing Morbid Opportunist. This ability only triggered once, but it's still nice to have in here. Then we're playing Orchid Bowmaster, just a good card against blue. Pana Ulamog. Whenever Pana Ulamog or another non-token creature you control dies, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi creature token. It has sacrifice. Add one colorless. So that is very nice for this list. I'm playing Pitless Plunderer. Whenever a creature dies, create a church token. So just more mana, more sack stuff. Then play Priest of Forgotten God. I don't know if you guys remember back in Eldraine Standard, this was a all-star in that deck. It was disgusting. I do not miss that deck at all. That was rough. That was a rough standard. But yeah, sacrifice 2 creatures, make 2 black, and draw a card, and then your opponent leads 2 life. Revelark, so basically, this is somewhat on chopping block. I'm not too sure. But when it leaves, return up to 2 target creature with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So just nice reanimation right there. And then we're playing Selfless Spirit. Sacrifice creature you control and gain indestructible. Keep our creature alive. Serrated Scorpion. When it dies, deal 2 to each opponent and you gain 2. So just nice 1 mana, 1/2. That does quite a bit for what it does. It's just reply so we can mill some more cards. Because we do run Rally. We do run all those type of sweet cards. So I definitely want to have a way to mill a little bit, dig a little deeper in our deck, and a good sack outlet too. All right, and the last bit of our creature, which is Viserys here, just a nice sack outlet, and Wolf Strider, also a nice sack outlet. And then we're playing Yawgmoth, Thran, just protection from human, pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, put 1 counter up to 1 target creature, and draw a card. So nice draw engine. Kills a bunch of creatures, and yeah, just a really sweet card in here. Then we got Zilpur Cutthroat, another classic for aristocrats, and yeah, let's move on to the artifacts here. Our artifacts pretty nice. We are running 6 mana rocks, Arcade Signet, Jewel Lotus, Mana Crypt, Ordov Signet, Soul Ring, and Talisman Hierarchy, and then we are playing Bolus Citadel, Lightning Greaves, Phyrexian Altar, and Skull Cramp. Bolus Citadel is there. We are playing Necropone. I didn't want to put like the top and Anthrophotic Reservoir combo in there. I want to do something else where we play it. Then we have Necropones out just to get rid of all the lands and then just try to win there. Lightning Greave just give our commander haste and protection, so we could one-shot someone that turn. And then we're playing Phyrexian Altar or Phyrexian Altar. Just make more mana, and then Skull Clamp. Just more draw there. Just to get rid of our 1/1 creatures or tokens as well. There's a lot of draw in this deck. I'm very, very happy about it, you know. But yeah, let's look at our instance. We're playing Culling the Weak, just make 4 black mana, sacrifice creature, Dark Ritual, create 3 black mana, Daily Dispute, create treasure, draw 2. If you sack a artifact and a creature, a Lion Tutor, Entombed. Those are some of the tutors that we're playing here. One search for artifact enchantment, and the other one search for a creature and putting it into graveyard. Then we're playing Fate's Reward. Just another return all permanent cards that were put from the battlefield this turn, and then Path to Exile, just a nice removal. Rally Ancestor, just another way to get all creatures back. Unfortunately, doesn't deal with our land enchantments and stuff, but it does get all of our creatures just for that turn, and then we just sack them all again. And then Second Sunrise, same thing at Fate's Reward, but for 3 mana. Such a sweet card. I wish that card was unbanned in Modern. And then we're playing Sword of Salvation, just another protect for creatures. Sword Plaster, just another removal. Vampiric Tutor, just to tutor up more stuff that we need to make the deck more consistent for us. And then Village Rites, just another draw. Just draw 2, 1 mana. And then we're playing Agadin. Oh man, I can't speak today. Agadin's Awakening. I think I pronounced that wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get someone in comments like, you're pronouncing everything wrong, but alright. Send from Avernus. Just return everything that turn. Creatures and Planeswalkers. Buried Alive, just to put like some other creatures and pieces in our deck. Command a Dread Horde, which I'm excited to play again. I used to play that deck all the time when it came out with it's Wild Growth. I think it's just Wild Growth. Or no, a Wild Growth Explorer or something like that, where you like gain like a bunch of life with all your explored creatures, so it's really nice there. And then we have Demonic Tutor, just another tutor, and Diabolical Intent, just another tutor as well. Dusk and Dawn, destroy a creature power 3 or greater. So this is like a mid game card where we don't want to die that early, and then we could use it to return everything else. And then Living Death, it's. I keep on thinking about it, like, my commander just dies, but we could also just win the game with our other aristocrat ability, so that's fine. Return from ranks. A good chunk of creatures are mana value 2 or less, and they just get returned. And it has Convoke, so it is a pretty cheap card to play in here as well. And then we're playing Bastion of Remembrance. Whenever Bastion of Remembrance in the battlefield, create a 1/1, and then whenever creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. And then we're playing Necropotence, as I was saying, with the Bull Citadel. Look at top card to land, you pay 1, dip it, keep on digging, you know. Then we're playing Mihawk Massacre, just a sweet board wipe, and then a aristocrat ability as well, so I love that. And then we are talking about the lands. Lands in this deck is pretty nice as well. We're playing Ancient Tomb, Bazooka Bog, Bright Climb Pathway, Cabal Coffers, Castle Lockdwain, Cave of Kalos, Command Tower, Gullus Shrine, and Isolated Chapel. We are playing Urborg. I'm pretty sure it's on the next slide or the slide after that. But the lands are pretty easy since it's only 2 colors. You're not really stretching on mana. There's enough dual land for black-white. You can even put Scrubland in here, but I'm not going to make it that expensive, right, guys? But yeah, we got Ancient Tomb, just a nice card there, and everything else is just pretty good. And we are trying to get our commander out fast as well. So that's why you see like Mana Crypt, Jewel Lotus, and Ancient Tomb just like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're trying to do, you know? Because it affects the whole board, because whenever a player sacrifices, you gain 1, you put them on 1 counter. We are playing Air Mesa, Marsh Flats, Phyrexian Tower, Prismatic Vista, Shattered Sanctum, Silent Clearing, Tainted Field, Takanuma Abandoned Mire, and Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. We are playing some fetches in here. I think I'm missing 1, or it might be on the next slide. But yeah, Phyrexian Tower, just 2 black, just Shattered Sanctum, just another dual land, Silent Clearing, and Tainted Field fall into that as well. And then Takanuma Abandoned Mire, just discard and just mill and get a creature, or fill your graveyard up, and then Urborg for that Cabal Coffers, or just a good card either way. Since our deck is mainly black, with white being only less. I don't remember the exact number, but it's pretty low. But yeah, and then just some to fetch it, just to make our deck more consistent with our draws. And then we're playing Vault of Champions and Verticatacombs. Just good mana there. And then we are only playing 5 plains and 8 swamps. I'm definitely going to tweak that out a little bit more once I build this deck. I feel like this is right, or it could be 4 plains, 9 swamps, or it could be 7 swamps and 6 plains. But I think we're going to keep it like this for now. Until I get to play test it with my friend group, like Barry and Johnny and them, you know. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. So I'm trying to do something new here. Try to just explain my strategy. I'm pretty sure you guys know what some of the cards are, and if you don't, you can always just pause the screen and read it, or even look it up, because I'm only going to say the name. And yeah, hopefully you guys like it. What are your thoughts? Definitely leave comments down below. I don't know if you've seen anything like this. When I first saw it, like, man, that seems fun doing aristocrats, and I wanted to do aristocrats for the longest time, because there hasn't really been a commander that really like stands out to me. Like, ooh, you could just one-shot someone, you know. The one-shot strategy or aristocrat strategy, which I do love. I do wish she was green. There's a lot of cool green aristocrat cards in there too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I think that is it. But yeah, definitely leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more deck techs from me or Barry on the Scryguystv channel. And thanks for watching. See you guys later.